With the gang here at Hardball Central, I am Jeannie Zalasko with my colleague and partner in crime, Steve Pizziak, and we'll be watching closely as this contest unfolds this Wednesday evening under the bright lights on 2K Sports. On tap, it's AL Central action with the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Roger Clemens will throw the first pitch for the Tigers in this one. Opponents are hitting .272 off of him. CC Sabathia will go against him for Cleveland.
This is a guy, Jeannie, who is at his best when he keeps that breaking ball down in the strike zone. He hung a couple and got hurt. I'm guessing this is a pitcher who would like to see a little more run support this time out also. In his last start, he put up 5 innings of work and gave up 4 runs for the loss.
Thanks, Steve. Now let's take you out for some baseball. John?
Welcome, everyone, to our coverage of Major League Baseball. This is John Miller, along with my longtime colleague and the Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Joe, as we get set to go here, tell me what you think about the Indians in this game.
Well, these guys are in the midst of a pretty good streak right now. They've won 7 of their last 10 ball games, and a lot of that boils down to the fact that their pitching is keeping them in a lot of ball games. We'll see how they fare today.
CC Sabathia will be doing the pitching. He's been giving up altogether too many hits this year, a very high batting average against him, and out of deference to his family, I won't pay. Got an ERA just above 5.10.
CC Sabathia, he's a guy that, you know, everybody keeps saying one of these days he's going to break out and maybe win 25 ball games or just be the dominant pitcher that, you know, they expect him to be. I mean, he has great stuff, great fastball. He's learned how to pitch. He doesn't just throw out there anymore. And, you know, I really pull for him because he's from the same area I'm from. But Sabathia is always on the verge of being, you know, a Cy Young Award winner. I think he can win the Cy Young Award in the next couple of years. I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
Sabathia ready for the 2-1 pitch. This one's grounded near third, but foul. The 2-2 coming. Ooh, they're going to appeal that one to the first base umpire. And that's going to be a swing, strike 3. And that's a tough way to end an at-bat. He thought he had checked his swing. Now the lineup for the Tigers. Gary Sheffield is hitting third in the order. Base is empty with 1 out. He delivers. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. One strike to count. Sabathia deals. Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and lined softly to the right side. And that goes through a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Here's a look at the Cleveland defense. Runner at first, 1 down. Over to first. Then he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And that one falls right between them. He's got himself a knock.
Johnny really got a hold of that one and just scoots it by the infielders for a base hit.
Callaway will get his first opportunity in this ball game. One out, runners at first and second. They throw behind the runner at second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Runners at first and second with 1 out. He spins and throws back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Better watch the runner on second, John. He's got the speed, so if he gets a pretty good jump, he might take off.
A swing and a ball lined softly towards the hole, and it's through. That's a base hit. He throws on to third, and he has singled home a run here. Sosa now steps to the plate, and this is his first trip to the plate in the game. 2 men on, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. Popped way up there on the infield. 2 men down. Matthews steps to the plate for the first time in this one. Runners at first and third, 2 down. First pitch on the way. That's at the knees for a called strike. One strike to count. Sabathia. And oh, look out. He just barely got out of the way. And it's in there, base hit. So he's got the single and an RBI there. Number 16 comes up for the first time right now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball in there for a called strike. Taylor wants something inside with this next pitch.
The toughest pitch in baseball to handle, according to Ted Williams, is the fastball up and in.
Taylor wants this one to be down. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and lined to right field. That looks like a base hit.
John, they know he likes to go to right field, so they wisely swung their outfield around to the right, but he still gets the base hit.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. The pitch. Swings and lines this one back up the middle, and that gets through for a base hit. And he has driven home the run with that base hit. The Rocket, when he was a kid, idolized Nolan Ryan. And now on the all-time strikeout list, it's Ryan number 1, Clemens number 2. First pitch, here it comes. On the way.
Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
Struck him out, and they're able to stop the bleeding. The side is finally retired. The Detroit Tigers erupt for 6 hits in the inning, but just 3 runs. Now we go to the last of the first. Detroit leads it here 3-0. Roger Clemens getting ready to pitch. He's the starting pitcher for this one. He was a 7-game winner last year.
Well, you know you're in good shape if you've got Roger Clemens on the mound. The Rocket had an unbelievable season last year. Here's a guy who had an amazing career, retires at the top of his game. Then
that one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. Number 34 roams over and puts it away for the out. Here's the lineup for the Cleveland Indians. Victor Martinez in the 4th spot in the batting order, a key spot. 1 out, none on. He throws. And this one's grounded to second. Number 16 on to first, 2 down.
That's a nice textbook defensive play, John. This ball is fielded by the second baseman, and he gets the easy force at first base.
A veteran umpiring crew working today, Joe.
These guys are the best, John.
2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. Number 34 is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. And they're held in check here in their half of the inning. After 1, Detroit up on top 3-0. And the top of the order is coming up. Number 34 is always a tough hitter to battle with, and he's coming up second. Taylor gives the target low and on the inside part of the plate, right around the knees there.
Well, great pitch there, great arm speed, everything, but the hitter's not going to chase that pitch out of the zone unless he has 2 strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. There's a swing of the ball hit pretty well down the right field line into the corner. Number 13 is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch. Number 34 will be the batter. Base hit his last time up. Nobody on base with 1 out. Sabathia ready, delivers. Swung on, hit well, deep down the line, left field, and it rebounds off the wall. He's heading for third, and the throw to third, little bit late, and he is safe at third.
This is a great job of hitting. He's got his head down and thinking 3 all the way, and he gets there. Let's see how they decide to play it here.
Only 1 out, a runner on third. First pitch on the way.
Well, you get that fastball down and in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
Sabathia with his 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
He's on top, the 3-0 pitch.
And the pitcher's lucky the take sign was on. That's right in the middle.
Taylor targets this one to be away from the hitter. Keep it away from this big guy. He sets, and here's the 3-0. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Martinez is right there, and he makes the catch. Callaway gets a shot here. He didn't have any home runs last season. 2 outs, runner on third. Sabathia ready, delivers. The off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. He delivers.
Now he's thrown the fastball down. He may want to go upstairs with a fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. This is swung on and lifted to deep right field. Number 13 is there to make the catch, and this side is retired. The Detroit Tigers get no runs on a hit, and they strand a man at third. On now to the last half of the second. The Tigers on top 3-0. Lined up the middle. Sosa over to first for out number 1.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the force out at first.
One out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. There's a smash between first and second. Callaway, and he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
That's a great play for the force at first base. He just took care of it himself.
Base is empty, 2 down here. First pitch to him. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. Number 42 is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. And they don't make any noise this happening. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Tigers lead 3-0. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Sosa is due up next, and you always have to be careful with him. Taylor wants this ball inside. He does not want this hitter to get his arms extended. Swings and hits this one deep down the left field line. And that's a fair ball heading towards the corner. He throws to second. Here's the slide, and safe at second. Matthews will step in. RBI single his last time. No outs, runner at second. He throws.
Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. And that one falls in there, base hit.
And the throw to the plate. Save as he scores the run. He gets the single and an RBI there.
Number 16 will be the batter. Singled his last trip to the plate.
One man on, nobody out.
This is swung on and lined softly toward center.
And that goes through, a base hit.
I don't think there's any pitcher in baseball that doesn't have his confidence level drop when he's given up 3 straight base hits. This is a tough situation here.
Number 42 will be the batter. Singled home a run his last time.
Runners on first and second, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. He squares around and he gets this one down.
And this one is fouled off.
A throw back to second, but he's back in time.
He kicks, he throws.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Taylor
Gives his target low and on the inside part of the plate to this batter.
and he dives back safely. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the corner, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
A smash toward the hole.
And this one is placed perfectly, base hit.
And they just continue to tee off on this guy. 4 straight hits now.
Clemens will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 3 men on and nobody out.
He deals.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He lays off the curveball. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. A throw over to third. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is.
1-2.
One and two the count, and CC delivers.
With the bases loaded, he just reached back, got a little extra, threw the fastball right by him for strike 3.
Guillen comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the right side. The bases are loaded here with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
One strike to count. Sabathia
Swinging a high chopper towards the hole. Number 24. 1 run is in. On to first, 4 out, number 2.
Third baseman didn't think he had a play at the plate. The runner scored. I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
runners on second and third, 2 outs.
Now a throw over to third. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
Runners at second and third, 2 down. And he delivers.
And that's outside, ball 1. Taylor
Wants this ball down and away. And the pitcher's got to hit his spot. If he leaves it out over the plate, that got
This one swung on and hit on the line. Oh, boy, he drops it.
Garco
And they just have to eat this one, so the run comes in on the error. Sheffield will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Two men on, 2 men out.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Swinging the ball hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line.
Tell it goodbye. A 3-run homer. And with that 3-run homer, the lead continues to build.
Hernandez
Will be coming in to pitch now. He did not have a victory last year.
And I think this is the right call. You've got to get someone in here that can stop the bleeding.
Callaway will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
Bases empty, 2 down.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. 0 has got it, and the side is retired. The Tigers put some distance between them and their opponents with a big inning here. And we move on now to the home half of the 3rd.
Detroit leads it.
Swung on and lined softly to the right side. Number 16 is over, and he puts it away for the out.
And he's pitching well right now. That's 7 straight he's retired.
Number 24
Steps up and will have his first plate appearance of the game right here. Bases empty, 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Sosa. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
This is a textbook play by the shortstop. Nice throw to first to get him out.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch.
Well, after the pitcher came down and in with this pitch, you might see him go away on the next pitch.
He kicks, he throws.
And that's down and in to even up the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He just couldn't catch up to that one. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. First pitch to him. Changeup just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Number 24. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Matthews will step in. RBI single his last time.
One out, none on.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Taylor
Wants him to get this ball low and on the inside.
now the 1-0 pitch.
That's a perfect location for a strikeout. Let's see if he goes back there again.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Lined fair down the line and right.
It is a fair ball headed into the corner for extra bases. He slides and safe.
Number 16, with a single as last time, will be the batter.
1 out, runner at second.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, but he's back in time.
Man on second, 1 out.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
1 out, runner at second. He throws.
Lays off a called strike, and it's 0-1.
On the way.
Can't catch up that time, and it's a swing and a miss. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center.
Into the alleyway, and he'll likely get extra bases on this one. The runner is waved in, and he will score from second base.
Number 42 will be the batter. Base hit his last time up.
1 out, a runner on second.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he dives back safely. A throw back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
1 man out, 1 man on, a runner at second.
And that's too low. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0. There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
And it's through. That's a base hit.
That is hit number 15 for them in this one. As a manager, you take that kind of offense every time out.
Runners at first and third, only 1 out.
Quick throw to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
He delivers.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. And a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back in easily.
The pitch.
Good hard slider that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, it's 2 strikes, and he comes right back with the fastball. That one's in the low 90s, but guess what? Still pretty fast.
Guillen comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side. Runners at first and third, 2 down.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive back. Something may be up here.
2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch on the way.
The fastball up and away is not going to get the job done today.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
There's a swing and a ball hit into straightaway center. This ball is really hit well. And with that 3-run homer, the lead continues to build.
And time is called, so we'll see if they want to make a move right here or maybe just want to buy a little extra time for the bullpen.
I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
The Cleveland Indians with the right-hander getting ready in the bullpen.
There's a lefty on deck now, so I don't think he'll be getting the call for a little while yet.
2 outs, nobody on. The pitch.
Good fastball here. That's like watching a mini rocket go by.
He delivers.
0-2. Let's see if they want to finish him right here or waste one.
Hit in the dirt. Peralta up with it. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. The Tigers add a 4 spot here to extend their lead even further. You go to the last of the 4th. Detroit leads it 13-0. Top of the lineup coming up next. 0 will be coming up in the next inning, and they'll have to deal with him somehow.
If you can keep up your accuracy with pitches like that and then mix in a nice breaking ball, you're doing a great job.
Swing and a liner to left. Number 42 is there, and he puts it away.
They had the outfield swung around to the right that time, so he has a ways to go to run this thing down.
1 out, nobody on. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Hit to the ground over to shortstop. Sosa throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Number 13 will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty, 2 down. He throws. He starts him out with a splitter for a strike. He throws. This one's grounded foul outside of first. Here's one lined softly to third. Guillen makes the catch, and that ends the inning. They go down quickly and quietly here. We've completed 4 full at the Jake. The Tigers lead 13-0. The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up. Callaway, a feared hitter. He's due up second in the next inning.
Man, sometimes that 4-seam fastball up and in can be the strikeout pitch. With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
Lined right at the second baseman. Makes its way through for a base hit.
Good start here in this inning. We'll see if they can keep this momentum going.
Callaway will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game. Runner at first, nobody out. And a throw over to first. They almost got him that time. First pitch, here it comes. Smash toward the hole. And that one went right through the defense. A base hit.
John, as a pitcher, you hate to see these. He makes a good pitch, but this ball's just hit in the perfect location. And he's able to race down the line and beat it out.
No one out, and runners at first and second. Pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive deep right field.
Number 13 has room, though, as he puts it away just shy of the wall.
He slides, and he's safe.
This ball looks good off the bat, but it hangs up a bit out there, and the right fielder is able to roam back and put it away.
Matthews will be the batter. He doubled in his last plate appearance.
Two men on, one man out.
First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to center field.
That should be a base hit. 1 run is in.
So he's aboard with an RBI single. Number 16 will step in. An RBI double his last time.
1 out, runners at first and second. He kicks, he throws.
And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out.
Carmona.
And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
He might have thought about going to second, but he gets the sure out at first.
Runners on second and third, 2 outs.
A throw over to third. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Runners at second and third, 2 down. Grounded up the middle. Peralta
Throws to first in time for out number 3. The Detroit Tigers scratch across a run on 3 hits with a couple of men left on. On we go to the last half of inning number 5. The Tigers on top 14-0.
The heart of the order coming up next.
Taylor
Up second in the inning, and he's going to be awfully tough to deal with.
A lot of times you'll chase the high fastball because you see it better, but that one was away also, so he was able to lay off.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Guillen fields it.
And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Taylor
Steps up to the plate. He didn't have any home runs last season. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Starts him off with 1 in there for a strike. Matthews
Gives him that elevated target here. He wants it up in the zone, maybe up out of the zone.
This one swung on and hit in the air. Number 34 is right there, and he hauls it in.
That's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
Peralta will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty, 2 down here. The pitch. Here it comes.
Swing and a fly ball down the left field line.
And it goes foul.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they go down quietly. We've played 5 full.
Detroit leads it here.
14-0.
And for the benefit of those of you who have just tuned in, I'm John Miller here with Joe Morgan, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots due up next.
Number 34
Is due up third, and they're going to have to watch out for him. And he hits this one foul.
swing and a miss on the slider for out number 1. Guillen will be the batter. A home run back in the 4th.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. There's a swing and a soft liner to short. Peralta is there as he puts it away for the out. Number 34
will stand in. He's a switch hitter batting left-handed. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch.
And this one bounced foul to the left.
He deals.
The 0-1 pitch is a fastball for a called strike.
Hit on the ground. Peralta
Throws to first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half inning. Now we'll go to the last of the 6.
Detroit up on top, 14-0. It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Number 24
is due up second in the next half inning.
Matthews
Wants him to get that ball right there in the outside corner at the knees. Drilled towards the hole. And he's got it. What a play.
Man, he didn't have to move too much to get that one. That's a good thing, but that one was just drilled at him.
Yeah, it was an atom ball. I think it caught the infielder more than he caught in.
Yeah.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
A fly ball.
Number 34 is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
And he's just stretching this hitless string even farther. 17 in a row have been retired.
Base is empty, 2 down here. He throws.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He kicks, he throws.
Well, he was trying to throw a strike with it, but the last second it moved down and in.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third.
Yen fields it.
Oh, and a bad throw. But he recovers in time to make the play. Nice job. The Cleveland Indians are shut down again, and through 6 innings now, they remain without a hit. At the end of 6 full innings, the Tigers lead it 14-0.
The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Callaway,
a powerful, tough hitter. He's coming up second in the inning.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up and away. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. A bouncing ball to shortstop. Number 24. And his throw is in time for out number 1. Callaway will step in now. Base hit his last time up.
Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Slider in there for a called strike.
The pitch.
And he watches one miss low and outside. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
There's a swing. This ball is hit high and deep. Straight away center. Still going. It's off the wall. And he's into second with a double with 1 out.
Callaway
Comes through with his 3rd hit of the game, and he's our clear choice for progressive power performer of the game.
Well, he's been getting it done with his bat in this one, John. All that extra batting practice before the game is starting to pay dividends for him.
Sosa
Comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side. 1 out, a runner on second.
now a spin and a throw back to second. And they caught him leaning, and he's picked off.
Here's the replay, Joe. A good job by the pitcher to see this one coming up.
This is the old daylight play when the pitcher sees daylight between the run.
Pops him up and way up there.
Martinez is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left.
Time of the 7th-inning stretch here at the Jake in Cleveland.
Tigers lead 14-0.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
0.
Coming to the plate next, and he always guarantees a lot of trouble at the plate.
First pitch to him. That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. Number 34 is going to have room, though, and he puts it away for the out. Win.
A switch hitter batting left-handed. Base is empty with 1 out. He kicks, he throws.
Hit in the air to left center. Number 42 goes over and puts it away.
And this obviously is as good as I've ever seen him throw. That is an even 20 in a row he's just set down.
Base is empty, 2 down.
A swing and a foul bounced off to the right.
He throws. Swing and a high drive. Deep to right center field. Oh, what a catch! What a play. He took a home run away from him.
And John, that was a remarkable play. Great athleticism on display right there. And that makes a big difference in how this inning was going to play out.
Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1. Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line. Swing and a liner to left.
That one gets through and for a base hit. And he pulls into first with a single with nobody out.
Number 16 will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Popped him up. Borowski is there, and he puts this one away.
Number 42 comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side. With 1 out, there's a runner at first.
They throw over to first, but he's back in time.
He throws.
He squares around, bunts at it, and misses for a strike.
He delivers.
Takes one off the plate for a ball. Taylor
Calls for it to be to the outside.
now he's set. Here's the 1-1, and here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
That one gets down for a base hit.
Johnny really got a hold of that one and just scoots it by the infielders for a base hit.
Clemens will be the batter. He's 0 for 4 in this one.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
He spins and throws back to second.
And they picked him off. And they got him rather easily, too. He made a dive, but it was much, much too late. Runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Had him out on the front foot that time as he evens up the count at 1-1. A throw back to the bag. A dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one is lined softly towards the hole. Number 24 is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Here it comes.
This one he's just going for the strikeout, letting it all go. Great velocity.
He delivers.
And he sends this one in the air towards center.
And in there, base hit. So he's aboard with a base hit here with nobody out.
Taylor will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Runner at first. Swinging the ball hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line. Fastball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. He bunts the ball. Clemens. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Peralta will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Man on second, 1 out. Here's the pitch.
Hit in the air to center field. And it drops in for a base hit.
That was a good pitch over the outside part of the plate, but he likes the ball there. He can extend his arms and drive it just like he did there.
Runners at first and third, only 1 out.
First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Here's the pitch. Garco takes a strike. It's 0-2. He'll have to be very protective here.
On the ground to third.
Guillen over to second for 1. And the double play. They got them both.
The Cleveland Indians are held in check again, as they are now scoreless through 8. With through 8, ninth inning coming.
Ground ball to second. Garco.
And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
Number 34 will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed. 1 out. Nobody on. Borowski kicks and delivers the first pitch.
That pitch was up and in. It got the inside corner, but I don't think the batter saw it that way.
The pitch.
Swing and a bouncer up the middle.
Peralta up with it.
From his knees. Got him. What a play.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop was able to make a nice throw over to first.
Sheffield.
Two outs, nobody on.
This slider had the bottom drop out too much, and it also was outside for a ball.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
He got away with 1 up, and guess what? He got the call from the umpire.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner to left.
That should be a base hit.
Callaway will be the batter. He doubled his last time.
Two down and a runner on second.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. Wynn puts it away, and the side is retired. The Tigers pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. On now to the bottom of the ninth.
Detroit up on top, 14-0. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Zero
Is coming up third in the inning. He's a dangerous, powerful hitter.
Well, you can't handle a fastball up and away. You might as well wait for something better.
And he delivers.
Misses too low for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He just couldn't catch up to that one. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Struck him out. That's one away. Now just 2 outs away from a shutout.
And John, about 3 innings ago, I was wondering whether or not he'd be able to last during the late stages of this ball game. I think he's answered those questions pretty emphatically.
Clemens has pitched deep into this game, and he's going to pick up our recognition as the progressive power performer of the game.
And he's out there on the mound right now because he's still keeping his club in the ball game. This is a nice outing for him.
On the way. Ground ball.
Sosa on to first for out number 2.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the force out at first.
Zero will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes. Runs up to bunt, and he gets this one down. Clemens,
And on to first for out number 3. And this ball game is over.
the Detroit Tigers
Get a fabulous effort out of their starting pitcher tonight. The shutout and a victory.
And John, getting a complete game shutout from your starter, that's what you look for from opening day till the end of the season. And it only happens a few times.
Roger Clemens
Pitched himself a shutout in this one, and no question that he's our 2K Sports player of the game.
Well, the Rockets been doing this for a lot of years. Roger Clemens has proven time and time again that he's one of those guys you can count on every time you hand him the ball. He had his usual command today, and he was great.
And tonight's broadcast of Major League Baseball here on the 2K Sports Network is finished. I'm John Miller with Joe Morgan saying thanks for tuning in, and our entire 2K Sports crew joins us in wishing you and yours a very pleasant good night.